Guys, I just got the craziest voicemail from somebody that I went to college with. I went to Christian college. I graduated in 2017, so we're about 7 years out now. And it is the perfect example of how Christianity is the ultimate MLM. Just wait, you're gonna, it's too much.
Hi, Lauren. This is Jason from, I don't know if you remember me from Taylor University.
I remember him.
Hope you're doing well. I was just hoping to catch up with you and Ben if possible, and also maybe share with you about what I've been doing in Thailand and what I'll be doing this next school year. I'm sorry, driving. So if you're free and you're willing to chat and kind of hear what I've been serving at school, or I will be this next school year. So I'd love to share that with you and just to offer the opportunity to partner with me as I go to serve there.
The opportunity.
And even if you think that's not something you might be interested in, then we can just chat and catch up, and that'd be fine too. So let me know if you're free, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, bye.
Like, it's just so clearly the same blueprint as, hey girl, I know it's been a while, so nice to catch up. Are you interested in partnering with me and becoming an affiliate member of blah, blah, blah? It's no wonder that so many Christians end up in MLMs, because literally the structure of Christianity, the way that it's set up and the way that the institutions in Christianity are set up to exploit people and get them to do free labor and get other people to fund it through donations, it's just, that pipeline is barely even a pipeline because it's literally one and the same. But because I'm me, I decided I was going to respond to him via text and, just like tell him where my mind's at. And I thought I was being petty when I did this, but now I'm reading it back and I'm like, I actually was really nice. I think it's important to note also, I have not spoken to him since graduation. I invited him to my wedding, which was right after I graduated, and he couldn't come because of family stuff happening, which, whatever. But like, we have not spoken since then. And in my last year at the Christian college that we went to, Taylor University, that place, it's a bad, bad place. Don't go there. But the last year that I was there was the year that Trump ended up getting elected. And I was having this complete crisis of conscience when I realized that Christians don't actually believe in or follow what Jesus says, because I learned about the Heritage Foundation, very relevant right now to what's going on. And I actually did my senior thesis on it, on data analytics and how the methodologies of the data collection and everything at conservative think tanks like the Heritage Foundation is propaganda, basically, because they don't follow any official data collection like best practices or any of the correct like methodologies. Just all of it's bad, basically. And we were friends throughout this, okay? And I was telling him about this, and this is a really small college we went to, and we both were in the math education program, and there were literally only 4 of us in our year. So like, I spent a lot of time with him. We were doing group projects all the time. Like, we became close friends, okay? And a lot of our conversations were around like my realization that, Christianity is basically following this alt-right pipeline, especially evangelicalism. And like, now I know a lot more, and I know that it was really founded within that. But I was really waking up to a lot of it, and that's what prompted the initial phase of my deconstruction. It's just so funny to me that he must have seriously depleted his pool of donors to think that me, the person who was trying to convince him how Trump was a terrible person and Black Lives Mattered and, just trying to open his mind to more open-minded ways of thinking, that he thought that I would be the person who would want to give money to him, who also, from all he knows, is a fellow teacher. So with the big money, the big salary that I would have as a fellow teacher, to reach out to me and ask me to donate to him and his salary, because that's, if you don't know, that's how missionary work works. So like, he is going to work at this international Christian private school in a different country, and he's calling to try to convince me to give him money that funds his salary. So he has to do this every year. So he really must have depleted that pool of people who are willing to donate money to him if he's coming to me, of all people. Me. Even back then, even when we were friends, I was like, fuck all this. But anyways, this is what I said. I said, hi, Jason. I got your voicemail, and of course I remember you. I'd never forget a face or a friend. Absolutely not. that our friendship actually meant something to me. To you, it clearly was just of monetary value now. But Ben and I are no longer Christians and have actually had to go through several years of therapy to recover from the religious trauma we were put through, and thus are not interested in financially contributing towards any sort of missions work. But I wanted to respond and say that it was nice to hear from you, and I hope you are doing well, and that on a human level, I always really liked you, and I'm thankful for the friendship we had during my time at Taylor. And I know I could have responded with something like, I'm not interested in joining your MLM, thank you so much. Or I could have just not responded at all. But I decided that, honestly, it probably would be more jarring for a Christian to get not only a response back being honest, but one that is also filled with compassion and empathy and acknowledging, like on a human level, liking each other, and that the friendship was real for me, even though it clearly wasn't so real for Mr. Jason here. And yeah, it's just, Christianity just uses everybody. That's kind of the point. It's exploitation. The whole purpose of Christianity is to be a means to control the masses, especially large masses of people, and to do it under the guise of religious freedoms. So